You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Go to the FBI headquarters right now.
Enforcement communities to ensure that the 2020 elections are the safest and most secure in our nation's history. We take that mandate and responsibility seriously. There is nothing more sacred in our republic than the fundamental democratic principle of one person, one vote. It is our duty to ensure the sanctity of U.S. elections. That includes ensuring the security of voting systems. The intelligence community's role is to identify threats and to assess the intentions, capabilities, and actions of foreign adversaries. Our duty also includes empowering the American people to understand information, or perhaps more accurately, disinformation, that they are seeing, particularly on the internet, and make informed decisions for themselves. With that in mind, we would like to alert the public that we have identified that 2 foreign actors, Iran and Russia, have taken specific actions to influence public opinion relating to our elections. First, we have confirmed that some voter registration information has been obtained by Iran and separately by Russia. This data can be used by foreign actors to attempt to communicate false information to registered voters that they hope will cause confusion, sow chaos, and undermine your confidence in American democracy. To that end, we have already seen Iran sending spoofed emails designed to intimidate voters, incite social unrest, and damage President Trump. You may have seen some reporting on this in the last 24 hours, or you may have even been one of the recipients of those emails. Additionally, Iran is distributing other content to include a video that implies that individuals could cast fraudulent ballots, even from overseas. This video and any claims about such allegedly fraudulent ballots are not true. These actions are desperate attempts by desperate adversaries. Even if the adversaries pursue further attempts to intimidate or attempt to undermine voter confidence, know that our election systems are resilient, and you can be confident your votes are secure. Although we have not seen the same actions from Russia, we are aware that they have obtained some voter information just as they did in 2016. Rest assured that we are prepared for the possibility of actions by those hostile to democracy. The great women and men of the intelligence community caught this activity immediately, and our colleagues at FBI and DHS acted swiftly in response to this threat. We are standing before you now to give you the confidence that we are on top of this and providing you with the most powerful weapon we have to combat these efforts: the truth, information. We ask every American to do their part to defend against those who wish us harm. The way you do that is quite simple. Do not allow these efforts to have their intended effect. If you receive an intimidating or manipulative email in your inbox, don't be alarmed and do not spread it. This is not a partisan issue. I've had conversations today with members of Congress from both sides of the aisle, and there is complete unanimity in the U.S. government in our resolve to combat the enemies of freedom. The President has instructed me to keep the public informed as appropriate, and you have my commitment that I will continue to do exactly that with transparency and with candor. We will not tolerate foreign.
We're going to step away here. Robert, real quick here to our panel discussion in Nigeria. Hold on one second. Robert, you hear them say Iran was using information to target Trump. I did not hear him say that Russia was obtaining information to hurt Biden.
Yeah, and I think that was very interesting. And also what they're accusing the Iranians and the Russians of doing sounds like what President Trump does at just about every rally he goes to. So I think we're going to get more information on this. But as far as the spread of disinformation over the internet, that's standard campaign operating procedure, it seems like this year, whether we're talking about drinking bleach or injecting Lysol or swallowing light bulbs, those sorts of things. So it'll be interesting to find out exactly what the content of that disinformation is. We've already seen the president instruct his people to monitor the polls, and there have been letters and emails sent out to that effect saying that there will be armed poll watchers as attempted voter intimidation. So I would like to see exactly what the FBI is investigating and what exactly the new rules are going to be for the last 12 days.
That's why I just find it very interesting here, Scott. Again, where he was very specific saying Iran obtained voter information to sow seeds of discontent to hurt Trump, but he did not say what Russia was doing and who they were trying to help or hurt.
Yeah, this is coming from this administration. Roland, as I was listening to it, I kept thinking to myself, okay, how is this going to help Trump? I thought about Barack Obama in 2016, when this information was held allegedly by the Democratic White House. But,
no. Actually, no. There's no allegedly. It was held. What President Barack Obama wanted was consensus from everybody on the House side and the Senate side. It was Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell who said no, and so Obama chose to listen to him. I wish he didn't.
Exactly. So I was thinking through this, and then you had to cut away. All righty. One, is it believable, or is there something more than what we've known about, given all the investigations and the reports we have? But secondly, how does this help Trump? Because Trump only thinks about Trump, and how is he going to spin it? How are the Dems going to spin it? But it's not really the Dems. How are the Republicans going to spin it because they're in trouble? I think we need to stay tuned and really try to digest and get more information on this. But this is an American democracy issue,
right?
But it's coming from the Trump administration, and so we have to be wary.
And look, it's coming from them, Kelly. But again, I'm listening very closely to what is said. When you stand there and when you say, oh, Iran, because remember, Donald Trump's constant deal is, it's not Russia, it's Iran, right. It's China, it's everyone else. He doesn't want the criticism solely on Russia. So to listen to the head of intelligence for the FBI say, Iran specifically was trying to sow seeds of discontent and defamation to hurt Trump. He doesn't say what Russia was doing for it. That's problematic with the announcement there, Kelly.
Yep.
No, I couldn't agree with you more on that. I was also listening pretty closely to exactly how things were said, and it was definitely downplayed. The Russia interference was definitely downplayed in that press conference as opposed to the Iranian alleged interference. And considering what they are alleging Iran to be doing regarding said interference, I would not be surprised if within the next 24 to 48 hours, we see a tweet from Trump or one of his affiliates alleging and accusing the Biden campaign of being in cahoots or collaborating or conspiring with Iran to try and win an election in Biden's favor. Of course, I do not believe that would be the case. I don't think that would be the truth whatsoever. However, I do think that Trump is not above anything at this point to try and win and gain some type of ground regarding this campaign, because every poll, not that I adhere too much to poll life, but every poll out there right now is saying that Biden is up by quite a bit.
Got it.
And he's certainly being outspent 3-1. So anything, especially before the debate, anything necessary or, just picking at straws here for the Trump administration and his campaign to try and possibly grasp something to put a ding in the armor of the Biden campaign, they're definitely going to do that. So I'm not necessarily looking at this as truthful as, we should be looking at it. But
Roland,
yeah, 20 seconds.
Blames Iran You think he blames Iran if he loses, or he blames Iran for affecting our American democracy?
First of all, look. He will blame a 5-year-old child. At the end of the day, he'll do that. So it doesn't matter. But the whole point here is that he has never liked criticism directly of Russia and their involvement in the 2016 election or in 2020. And he's always trying to say it's somebody else as well. So when the FBI comes out and says, here's what we found, it's clear as like, okay, they're trying to help this candidate. All I'm simply saying is, I heard him say Iran is sending out misinformation to hurt Trump. He did not say Russia is sending out misinformation to hurt. He didn't say that. And that's part of the problem here. If you don't say who Russia is trying to hurt, because he's trying to hurt Biden to help Trump, what does that mean? That means that Russia wants to see Trump elected. That's all a simple thing I'm saying. All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. Black-owned businesses here on Roland Martin Unfiltered. We certainly want to thank people at Ceek.com for being one of our partners. It is a black-owned company founded by Mary Spio. And they have 2 great products. You see this virtual reality headset here. That's what it looks like right here, where you're able to place your cell phone right in here to watch their virtual reality content, 360-degree video, amazing clarity. You can actually get this as well. Plus, they're a 360-degree 4D headphones. These, of course, great for gaming. Has a headset that comes with it as well. You can also Bluetooth, some music and videos, gaming, all of that. And so you can get these at Ceek.com. You can also, of course, subscribe to their content, Ceek.com. Use the promo code RMVIP2020 right here. The promo code RMVIP2020 to get one of both of these items from Ceek.com.